You are listening to DJ JRK live on the mix, 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 on the mix.
Peace, everybody. This is Lord Jaweg Jalima, aka DJ JRK, and I got my man 50 grand, the Buddah monk. So, what's going on, Buddah?
What's poppin', bro? What it is?
Oh man, it is what it is, man. Before we go into the interview, you like to give any shouts out or condolences or anything?
Shout out to the world. Shout out to all the negativity. Hope that we can get positive people to destroy all that. I want to stay peace to God and earth. I want to stay peace to all the beautiful children all across the world and women. And I want to make sure, y'all understand, no matter what you do, continue to keep pushing. No matter how bad things look, just keep pushing. Don't give up at all.
Right. For those of you who do not know who Buddah Monk is, he is a hip-hop legend. He is a hip-hop legend. And one of the chambers of the 36 chambers. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. One of the roughest chambers of the 36 chambers.
Give him a little background about yourself. Give him a little background, Lord.
All right. Grew up in Brooklyn. Started DJing. Then started singing, and then I was doing some singing and stuff here and there, and then all of a sudden Dirty started coming out to some of the shows, and he would be rapping at the shows, and I would be singing, and then one day, I did this big DJ party. It was local, but it was like major people there from everywhere, coming from everywhere, and I was doing this party, and he came in, his cousins and was having it, and I started DJing, and he walked up and said, yo, let me get the mic. So I said, sure, yeah. So I gave him the mic, he started rapping. He said, you see my pinky, you see my thumb, you see my thing, you better get the F out of here. And that's when I first started hearing, I'm like, what the hell, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, what? Started rapping and doing rapping and singing at the same time, and then he said, yo, he was singing Mad 40s. He's like, yo, let me get on the turntables. I said, I bet. So he DJing, I'm seeing he killing. So I pick up my mic and I start rhyming, and he looked to his left like, nigga, you rhyme? yeah, I rhyme. So we started rhyming and everything, and from there, man, we just started meeting up and seeing each other more. And then we had separated for a quick minute. A couple of weeks had went by, and I was like doing some major parties like at Jersey, Philly. I had went out to LA and stuff, playing house music and all that stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm not ready to retire because, I get tired. Have to carry hundreds and hundreds of crates, and then everybody want to help you to the party with the crates, but then when the party over, niggas disappear, you gotta try to figure out, get 2 cabs to help you get all your equipment back.
Right.
I'm retired, stop doing that. So, I would be sitting home chilling, still playing some music, writing rhymes to everybody, instrumentals on the side of the vinyls. Next thing you know, one day I was DJing in the crib and Dirty knocked on my door and was like, yo, I got this record for you to hear. So what he brought it was the album, it was the song After the Laughter, but on the other side was Protect Your Neck. This is before they even got the deal with Loud. So he plays After the Laughter, and I was like, I flipped it to the other side, so let me hear the other side. And I was like, yo, this should be the single right here, so this is crazy. So next thing you know, a couple of weeks after that, the song I started giving it out to mad DJs in Brooklyn, Manhattan, and everywhere. Everybody started playing it, and then Flex and them got a hold of the song and everything. Next thing you know, Dirty came back to the house, was like, yo, come downstairs. So he had his Sundance car full of like 40s, like 24 40s, and we drive down the hood. Everybody know it's him rapping. We drink the beer. Next thing you know, we off to the studios, and there it is. It started going from there.
So that's how you and Dirty came about and created Brooklyn Zoo. or it started with you two?
We was already knowing each other. Our families knew each other. We knew each other for childhood. We used to stand on the corner and be singing with Uncle Pete and everybody when they was older, and then while they singing, we would go inside and Shorty shit stain, and a couple of them with slide 40s and their pants legs would come out. We drink the beer, then we come back on the corner and sing and rap with them for a while, and we hung out a lot together, you know. So this family lived around the corner from mine, so it was basically, you know, it was like destiny, because, you know, we knew each other for so long. How we started up Brooklyn Zoo, he had already started up Brooklyn Zoo with the rest of them. I was the last member. It came on when we started doing when he started doing the Shame on You song and shooting a video for it. He introduced me to everybody, started letting Riz and them know that I was going to be his main partner, his right hand man. That's who's going to be with him all the time. And then he also started saying, like, yo, he wanted me to play a part of Brooklyn Zoo. But at that time, the 5 members that's now, it was also Killer Priest, Prodigal Son, and 60-Second Assassin. But later on, after we did the Protect Your Neck 2 song, RZA split it up. RZA took the 3 that he wanted. He took Prodigal Son, Hellraiser. He had Hellraiser already, and he made a group with Prodigal Son, Prodigal Son, 60-Second Assassin, and
Priest.
Prodigal Son, 60-Second Assassin, and Killer Priest.
Right.
And that's how the Sons of Man came about.
All right.
But the Brooklyn Zoo was already kind of together, but I wound up being the last guy, but wound up becoming the first captain and the first person of the team. You know, so that's how that went.
All right. So another question. How did you get the name Buddah Monk? You came up with it, or did Dirty or one of them came up with it, or was it just a nickname that you had when you was a shorty? What?
My nickname was DJ. My nickname at the time was DJ Master Heat. So I'm rapping with them. I can't, you know, I'm not gonna write rhymes saying, yo, this DJ Master Heat, da 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 da. So one day it was MC 8-Ball, and it was Dirty and them when they was doing the remix, you know, AG and all of them when they was doing the remix for Shimmy Shimmy Y'all, and E40 and all of them, and we was in the video shooting. So Dirty, you know, I'm one of the persons, I'm just observing, I'm looking at everybody, I'm watching everything. So Dirty kept looking at me, and I kept wondering why. So they get ready to shoot the film on, so he starts rhyming, and in the middle of his rhyme, it's like, hold up, stop the tape. Yo, your name is Booted Up. Memorize it, understand, do the nines to it, do everything that you're supposed to do to find out who you are. That's your new name, and that's how I got it. Just in the middle of a video shoot with E40 and him, he named me Buddah Monk.
That's peace. Yeah. So what project? I mean, give the people background, a couple of other projects that you produced and, you know, inspired and things of that nature. Because I know you had. Well, I met you back in Dago in San Diego. So just give the people a history of the joints you produce, or, you know, had a hand in and things of that, and what you got going on now.
I produced a lot of stuff for a couple of Dirty albums. I did some stuff for Mad Lion. I did a couple of joints. I produced a couple of tracks and stuff for other different artists in the industry and stuff, you know. I was supposed to do a song with Buddah, but that's another whole long story, you know. That's just another long story, but, you know, it's a beautiful one, but it ended up kind of crazy, but he's still my nigga no matter what. I love him to the day I die, you know, but I do a lot of stuff. I've been working with Split Star. I've been doing stuff lately. Well, I actually was doing stuff with Sean Price before he passed, you know.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Rest in peace to the God, you know, and Sean Price was up here all the time. Me and Keith Murray was talking about doing a new album together. Bro, I know so many people in the industry, and so many people, when they come through my town, and they stop and they check my man Jimmy Kane. Shout out to Jimmy Kane and everybody, you know what I'm saying? And they just call and hit me up. But most importantly, my main thing is the Zoo Ninjas, my man Miz. When Miz got projects going out in Florida and everything, and everywhere that he be at, when he called me, I'm always there doing shows. the Zoo Ninjas, you know. So I was, like I said, I've been working with the Zoo Ninjas, the Brooklyn Zoo. I haven't done nothing with them for a minute, but them still my brothers. I love them. If they need me, they always call me. They working on some new stuff for them, and plus the album for the movie for Dirty. But that's another story, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you're gonna do a movie, you gotta have all of the essence in there. Some people don't think all the essence gonna be, because I don't know if I'm planning on being it. That's the whole situation with that. But I love like I said,
there's a lot of sentimental things, you know. Right.
It's just that it's a lot of egos, man. Like, yo, that's why a lot of rappers in the major industry don't succeed to make that money and do the things they do, because people can't drop their egos. You gotta, if you know somebody's a scientist and they know how to keep your music afloat and do the right thing, just listen to them. Stop fighting the good fight and then turn around when everything go bad. Now you want the nigga to help fix everything. I'm not one of those dudes. I keep it moving, bro. Like, my mind is on a whole different perspective. So I'm working on my own movie right now. I put out the book. The book is doing fantastic.
What's the title of the book?
The name of the book is called The Dirty Version by Buddah and Mickey Hess. It came out last year. It was on hardcover, and now it just started coming out this year on paperback. So that means when it's on hardcover, if it stays on hardcover continuously, then that means they didn't sell enough units. But if they switch over and put it to paperback, that means it did successful in hardcover, and now it's getting ready to do successful in paperback. So it's on ebooks, everything. You know, you can get the book anywhere. Actually, HarperCollins bidded a couple of people out for my book. You know, it was #1. So, you know, I'll be like Prince in a book out, and a couple of other books, Bon Jovi, and all of them had books coming out the same time I did. I think
wow.
Even I think, what's the name from my mom playing tricks on me? What's his name?
Scarface.
Scarface had a book coming out, and he's on the same label with his book as me by HarperCollins, you know. And so, you know, normally you do a book, they only give you like $7,000 to $10,000. I wasn't going for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was something major. So, like, if you really want this book, we got to talk some bigger numbers. The numbers came out, things was right, and it's doing good. And the girl who actually, Camille, who was helping me with that project, is now actually helping me write my movie.
Hey, so God, I have a question. They know a lot of brothers who's affiliated with you know, with the Wu, or part of the Wu, or have some type of, you know, connection with the Wu, deal with knowledge of self. When did you attain knowledge of self? Or per se, you know.
Knowledge. First of all, I was born and raised Muslim. I came out of my mother a Muslim. She was Muslim already. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I never ate pork. I don't know about pork. I don't want to know about it. But as far as obtaining knowledge of self, I had to say I had to be about 9 years old. My brother's name is Born God Allah, and my cousin's name was Born Militant Wise, and they was the first ones that had knowledge. But then I started dealing with my brother Raheem God Allah when I got on the other side by Utica Avenue and Prospect, and I started, you know, building with him, building my attribute and changing my name up. My name was Shadi God Allah, you know what I mean? And then Shadi means strong. So I could say about the age of 9, I got knowledge of self. I started getting knowledge of self at the age of 9.
So how has that by you, you know, knowing and understanding self, how has that helped you, like, in life in general, and, you know, dealing with the industry, and, you know, being able to you know discern certain characteristics in people, and, you know, situations, and not get caught up in the traps that, you know, that most artists traditionally get caught up in?
Well, you gotta take each lesson for each day. Like today's mathematics is equality. You know, equality means to deal equal. Equality also means to be aware of that state of unawareness, which is the devil. So, which means he's every 6 days he's constantly moving to create a form of destruction from you moving on and being prosperous in life. So you gotta keep your mind in a state of awareness of everything that's going on around you, but at the same time, don't let it hinder your thoughts from what you're trying to do. I think even if I didn't have knowledge of self, I still would be very intelligent, because to make music, create music, and do something that people love, you know what I mean, you have to have knowledge of self in order to do that automatically. I'm talking about if I didn't have my degree, my lessons telling me, you know what I'm saying, so, like, every day I would read a lesson. So, like, today I feel like I'm supposed to be dealing with equality. I may call, like, 100 people today and talk to them on the phone. And then tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow's God Day. I might just want to take that day and just rest and just keep it for myself. And all of the energy that I put out for the 6 days of talking to people on the phone, dealing with people and everything, the 7th day, I decided to take for myself and just rest and get my energy back and stay focused on the things that I need to do to move forward, so that more people in this world can understand what this music about, how to love one another, teach one another, each one feed one another, and clothe one another. The music that we do today needs to teach us how it can be the most dopest questioners, the most dopest music you can ever hear. But the problem is, what you say in your music plays a big part in how these people grow up into the society. And right now, some of the stuff that people are doing right now, all it's doing is just making them pop their fingers, get drunk, get high, you know what I'm saying, start disrespecting this dude, want to have sex with his girl, she having sex with him, but her man don't know. You know, it's too much confusion, Lord. So, right. When I make music, I make music for, number one, people in Europe, when they hear my music, they learn English. That's the biggest.
Whoa.
How somebody can take your songs and then keep listening to your songs for years, and then one day text you online and say, I got to be honest with you, I learned English because of your music.
Whoa.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have friends who produce tracks for me, didn't speak a bit of English, and now they speak English because they bought my albums and they listen to my English on it. And then also, I have producers that I've been out there, when I went out there to go produce my new albums and try to bring them back this way, I had producers out there who didn't know no English, and before they left, they were speaking fluently by staying with me every day. And I was speaking, and I was understanding what they were saying in their language, but they rather speak English with me. You know, so
that shows how universal and serious that it is, you know, for us who have the platform here in, you know, in the wilderness North America. We have to take it more serious to heart as far as, you know, what we put out into the universe.
Right, because see, legend, to be called a legend means that you delivered a large message in perfect timing, perfect content, and the world was willing to embrace it and take you in their arms as someone generally that, you know, they can follow, and their families and their family and his family won't be misguided by that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So some people some people won't give you the word that you're a legend. Some people say, yo, he's an OG. You see me as an OG because you think it's on some gangster shit. I ain't on no gangster shit. I'm a person who has made a movement through his music and his word that is bond, that he will teach the uncivilized civilization.
Indeed.
And that's who I am. And that's what my music describes. But, however, sometimes you need to let these nasty McNasty chicks and dudes know the truth, too, because you can't give them all positive, but don't let them know you're singing this song to show them through the light who they truly are, and that you cast them devils amongst from you.
Right. So, and that's dealing with equality right there.
Huh?
I said, and that's dealing with equality right there.
Yeah, that's why that's why the lessons. Let me tell you something. I used to do one thing, bro, and I'm making very sure. I used to get on the bus every day back in the days when I was young, or the train, and I would study what today's mathematics is. And 20 minutes later, there would be like a butterfly effect, something that happened that showed me what today's today's was. You know what I'm saying? And I started.
Indeed, God. Indeed, I know exactly what you're saying.
That's when you didn't realize to yourself, yo, Buddah, you just get a plus degree. You add on because you see what your degree is telling you, but you get ready to add something else to that degree that's going to make it even more powerful because those who gave you knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying, they gave you the degree, but what they did was they didn't want you to quote it, they wanted you to add on. In order to add on, you got to learn how to do a plus degree. So to be a plus in the life is not just, you know, becoming like everybody else. Is building your own foundation, especially when you're making seeds, because your seeds got to understand everything that comes out here, because everything that you say out your mouth, they become everything that you say. And every bit of your energy in your cells, your blood cells and everything you put in, they are you, no matter one way or not. They may not show it to you right away, but you may hear one day, yo, you know she this and that. Well, she got my blood. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Don't say it to me like I'm supposed to be surprised about that. I know who that. She's my earth. That's my earth and that's my God. I made them.
True indeed.
In this image.
You know, and yeah, because I was building with my cousin on, you know, on the science of that. You know, just breaking it down, you know, in simplest terms to him. You know, just, you know, and he, because, you know, he seen me, he was a little shorty, you know, when I was around. So like I'm like big cuz to him, you know, and stuff like that. So it's interesting, you know. He remember a lot of things that I done, and he used to say, yeah, you know, the family used to be, oh man, don't talk to him, you know, he crazy, you know, he do this, that, and the other, he crazy. And every time he saw me, I had a, you know, he said I used to have an angry look on my face.
Right.
Until he actually got to, you know, really now he's seeing for himself and building with me and seeing and understanding more. So, and I'm reaching him because when I was young, my uncle, his father, you know, was, you know, all involved in the black consciousness, black power, and all this and all that. So then after that, next thing you know, I mean, before that, he was doing, you know, nefarious things and stuff like that, you know, Harlem Chambers and stuff. But then I guess after he built on, you know, what he had to build on with me, he became a Baptist preacher or something like that. But
that makes it something that makes it funnier than that, bro. You remember when we all used to say back in the days, many shall come, few shall be chosen?
Indeed.
Well, we can't take that light on no more, because let me tell you why that particular prescribed word that brothers was using don't exist for true and living to be teaching. Because first of all, we got people with malfunctions every day, PTSD, some of them mentally challenged and whatever. But you know what? You even got the ones that you know they can't really function in the world with people around them and everything. And we're so quick to have degrees and stuff that tell us, you know, many shall come, few shall be chosen, da 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 da. But you know what? We are the chosen ones to teach those who are unchosen. So why should we even quote a degree like that to people when we're mad at them and say, yeah, well, many shall come, but few shall be chosen? We can't do that.
Well, see, I never, you know what? I never looked at it. I never looked at it like, you know, that, you know, my uncle wasn't chosen. I looked at it like at that point in time, he was there to enlighten me. You see what I'm saying? To pour the information in me, and he did his job.
Right.
You know, the kind of like how Master Farad taught Elijah. Elijah taught Allah the Father, and Elijah, you know, kind of like that. You know.
Right. Well, you know what?
And it comes all the way back around now. I'm talking to my uncle's son.
Right. And they were all governed as gods. That's the whole thing. He are all gods. So when I say it like that, I'm not saying he didn't do his mission. I'm just saying how we used to use that word.
Right.
And discriminate towards a lot of people because we thought, you know, through the intelligence and the superseding of our lessons that was how we're supposed to be. But when you stand next to your brother or your sister it's a whole different communication than a lesson just teaching. That's why they ask you to add on, build on for yourself, and to do the knowledge for yourself, and then decide that. You know, but some brothers just say that to you nowadays, and it's just a word to them. They like that's what I'm saying. Everything, people just take words out of stuff and don't really use it to help benefit this earth. If we was back on that, or how we was back in the days. Because like with slavery and poverty, it taught us to care and stick together as one. When it all lifted up, everybody became animals and the savages in pursuit of happiness. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe we needed to be tame in order for us to come out right. Because you gotta love hell in order to come out right.
True indeed. True indeed.
So I don't even like the fact when brothers who got knowledge of self talk to me saying shit like, oh, yo, Buddha monk, such and such is approximately. Hold up. We the true living gods. If we the true living gods and we say we know for an exact, then that means we can't go by the science of approximately. Well, from that time to this time, that's when. Yeah, but that's still not an actual fact. Yeah, we got actual facts and solar facts in our lessons. How can you have actual facts and solar facts but say approximately? It's something ain't right with that. So God, I'm like, when you start hitting different brothers with that, they'll try to give you a reason for it. But bro, no matter who gave me that reason, it's still a lesson that I don't feel is right and exact. I'm gonna question it always, because you know what? Just because you told me it was right and exact
don't mean that it's right and exact.
Right and exact.
Right.
Exactly. If we do actual facts and solar facts, that means we must know. It ain't no possibly, could be, might be. There's a black hole in section 32.824 light years away, guaranteed. Okay, cool. So, but however, there may be another one approximate. I don't want to deal with approximate, because you might, after that black hole, and I go around.
You just grafted something.
Before that one, and now I'm gone. I'm dead. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, which means there's no stars in there. Okay, what if I get through the old black hole and on the other side there is stars? You see, so I'm saying we gotta keep dealing with the actual facts and solar facts. In order for these kids to be changed and brought back to what music and everything is right now, we got to straighten these facts out, because our facts is not all right and exact.
Kind of like the Tower of Babel.
Yeah. We're not in a state of emergency. I don't believe in all this other stuff too. When we state get hip hop is at and all this. Hip hop is hip hop. If the person's hip moved and hop, it is considered hip hop. If the person showed up and paid for his ticket to see this nigga perform, he is considered an artist in the hip hop game. What I don't approve of is certain profanity and language that brothers use within hip hop. They will try to discriminate it so quick and get hip hop out of here, and all we would have left is just rock, country music, and everything else. And they would be singing, they would be downwatering our stuff. You need to walk this way, maybe talk this way. It's the hillbilly song. And you know what? You just stole Run DMC. Did you just not steal Run DMC? We created that, but you gonna steal it, man? You know, we started doing all the popping and everything. They didn't put the black kids in front of the commercial. They put the white kids in front of the commercial doing all the popping and everything with the new computers coming out. Why would you do that when we created it?
Right.
The master who did it to make them think even better, even though the kids is doing it, the white kids is doing a damn good job when it's online, because we just overlooking it and still going to buy the product. Hell no, I ain't buying that laptop. They can keep it. They didn't support us in the video. I ain't supporting them. And if you would have just put two black people in there and let them dance with the white people, I'd have been happy. I probably would have went and bought the computer. But being that you didn't support no black people in there at all, you keep that. You know what they do with us? And if you look at every television show come on, in music, or whatever it is, the black people always die first.
Right.
And all of the music and everything, bro, can be dope on there, but the black person dies, and then the white person takes over and still tries to push my music or make everybody know who I am. Hell no. Why don't that nigga die and let the black man himself, who created everything, be the one that stays in the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they kill about 50 to 60 black people in every good television show. And then they sit and let two white guys lick on each other in every television show. It's sickening now. It's
right. And even as sick as the Empire television show is.
Sick. Now they got black guys. They got the black guys licking each other off in the television.
Right,
show.
right,
you know,
right.
Crazy, Lord. It's crazy. Like, yo, listen. The show was popping. I was all for it. Then when all of a sudden I kept saying, "Oh, these guys laying in bed trying to do each other in the back and in the butt and all that," I'm like, man, turn that off. My kids ain't watching that. My grandkids ain't watching. I ain't watching it. My son and them like, "Dad, you be watching Empire? Hell to the no, and you shouldn't be either." You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do you not see what they're trying to pass? I don't watch that part.
And try to pass it off as hip hop, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Not alone. See, I don't want to go into really like dropping names and as far as other scandals and things of that nature. But I think mind detect mind. And
because if you don't drop it, it ain't a radio show. You gotta stay true to your brand.
All right. Like with Bam, the situation with Bam. You know what I'm saying? Now this just gave a lot of other people. All right. Oh well, that justifies more. Okay, if one of the so-called heads of hip hop is homosexual, so that justifies homosexuality in hip hop, and I'm like, no.
Come on, all these, but you know what though? I always felt that. Let me explain to you why. Because, bro, I didn't like the outfits Africa Bambaataa and them had on.
Right.
I was just watching Beach Street last night, and they had the outfits on, and when I looked at them, I'm saying, listen, me as a young kid, and even now, I was thinking them shits was a little fruity.
It made you look like, damn, that's uncomfortable. Ugh.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable then, and like I saw all different types of fad effects. I think the furthest I went with fashion and liking what everybody did was flat tops. That was it.
Right.
When I started seeing the flat tops getting kind of ridiculous and getting played, and was putting them on, I was like, you know what? Let me get out of that, because they just taking this thing to a whole nother level. It's being misunderstood and misguided. We did it because like this person was dressing up because he wanted a staff where people would maybe put their face, a picture or something on their arm with his flat top, but they didn't even put them. They put their selves on with that flat top and tried to get other people to do it. They're like, they created it. It's sickening, bro. It's sickening. But one thing you could truly say, though, I know for a fact, no white person really had a flat top because, they couldn't really get their hair to stand straight up to have a flat top like us.
Search tried.
Like, they tried. You had a couple look like, you had a couple look like Gomer Powell or Sergeant Hearns and stuff like that with the rough hair. Even the guy with the flat top and Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They try to make it look like they invented. Okay, we gonna bring it back with him. So we'll put the flat top on him. He'll have the gun and the cigar in his mouth, and then they make him the cartoon character. And here it is. Our kids growing up who didn't really watch TV and know all the other stuff, a white guy invented the flat top. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We are
just like the Mohawk also.
Yeah. We need to fuck having them do Guinness Book of World Records. We need somebody that should make a Guinness Book of World Records for black achievements only. Like behind they got just BET Black Entertainment. They need to do a Guinness Book of World Records Black Entertainment only.
Maybe you might be the one to bring that about, God.
Yeah, because 10 minutes ago I just thought about it. So 20 minutes later I'm thinking about calling my people and see how can I make it happen.
True indeed.
Because that's how I'm on it, Lord. The thought comes to mind, and I move in on it. Everybody else, when Dirty died, everybody was running around doing shirts and CDs and putting him on covers. I wasn't doing none of all that stuff. I was like, you know what? I got tired of people every time I read something about him and the drug situation and all that. I didn't want to get into all that. People, when I go to a show, people were like, yo, how did you meet OD this? I got tired of telling people that just shows how I met him and this and that. You want to know how I met him? Buy the goddamn book. And they bought the book. And then they sent me pictures all on Facebook on how many people bought the book. Some people, mad people, have said, yo, man, this book opened my eyes to a lot of shit that I would have never thought. Even rappers that's been in the game for years didn't even hear half of the stuff that we were going through until they read the book. The book don't tell the bad situations. More so. The book tells our happiness, what we was doing, what kind of now laters and candy we ate, and how many nights we used to spend, and who was in the studio on that night making that song happen, and where was he at? He was in the hotel having sex with the girl while I was doing the work here. Nobody else wanted to tell it in their interviews and everything, but then when people started reading my book, they started looking at me in a different aspect, because like, yo, you did all of this and you wasn't even trying to get rich off it.
Well, see, I remember, like I said, when I met you in person, I knew your aura. I said, yeah, this, he's not called Buddah Monk just for any old reason, because it's always the monk that's the most humblest, but the one that's mathematically just analyzing and breaking down stuff and making it happen behind the scenes.
Right.
That's how I always looked at it. And I respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? And I say, if I ever get a chance to really just chop it up with him or build with the guy, I would like to just just walk through the universe with him. See, just see how he saw things.
Bro, my future way of thinking, bro, has a feeling for everybody, bro. I hate to even walk down the street and see somebody poor. I hate to even just, not share with people. If I can share, I would. But then, you know what? When you do all that, those same people you help, they don't look at you no more. They keep it moving. They get themselves together, and they don't even turn around and say, hey, I got a couple of dollars. You like it? Give me the option to say no. You don't even do that. You walk over me, and then you try to make it look like, yo, I had nothing to do with it, or I gave you some information and knowledge that can help you in life, and you didn't even call me back to say thank you. So, bro, I'm done with all that. Like, right now, basically, this new album that I'm working on the Zoo Bullies album, but I'm really working on my album. And then after this album right here, I'm just going to do one complete R&B album, because people have been waiting for years for me to really do an R&B album. I mean, like, years, bro. Like, I really kill hip-hop, but I'm a disaster piece in doing R&B.
Like me myself, I understand that, cause like me myself, I could DJ, I DJ, rap music, hip hop, all that. However, I started out as a house music DJ, growing up in Chicago in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? In the early 80s and even in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm experiencing. So, like, for me, like, when I go DJ at places and stuff, and I end up playing certain breaks and things like that, and it's not traditional breaks that they would hear into traditional, like, breakbeat records or something like that. And they like, wow, like, I would throw on IRT, watch the closing doors. And I know you remember that joint.
So, what I was listening to the other day? What? The Disco Airlines Flight 73.
Oh!
Hold on. Don't hang on.
Yeah, we got Buddah Monk in the house, So this is a rare and exclusive opportunity, to be talking to the God, to the brother, So about to get back to it.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I got a lot of things going on. I don't mess with Twitter. You know, I got an account, but I don't ever be on it. So if anybody think about hitting me on Twitter, keep trying your luck. You may. I got Facebook. You can hit me on Facebook if you want to book shows or whatever. You know, my telephone number's on there, my email. But more so, more than anything, if you really want real hip-hop at your door, if you really want to see a real performance, how Dirty used to do it and how the Clan do it and how everybody that was really into hip-hop doing it, then you need to call me for a hip-hop show. Because this is what I do. It's like, and when I come with my team, it's just going to feel like you just paid $40,000 for a show, but in all reality, the artist that's up there, they're just like, yo, you'll be looking at them like, yo, how did you get them to perform and formulate like that? Because I didn't just take them in the studio and record their vocals. I made them practice how would they be on stage and everything. When niggas got a verse wrong while they was recording, I would make them come out of the booth and do 25 push-ups. So at the same time, we get calisthenics in, and we record it, and on top of that, you memorizing your rhyme while you doing push-ups. So listen, when you get back to that mic, you know what you got to do, right? Listen, we going to do a show. I ain't with all that drinking. We could drink after, and you know, if y'all want to hang out for a while, but listen, hanging out could cause you to go to jail and get into trouble. We got a next show tomorrow, so why don't we all just, you want to take Shorty to the crib with you? Okay, cool. Don't let her bring no niggas with her extra girlfriends, because you ain't nothing happening. You do that. You know, I'm not trying to tell you to just slut the girls out, but they gonna want to come in your crib, and the money you just made at your show, you're gonna be spending some of it to entertain them chicks, and they not gonna entertain you the same way you entertain them. So you know what? Save your money, go home to your family if you got one, and just keep it moving, man. Just keep it pushing. Cause yo, let me tell you, the more energy you put into trying to be like everybody else in this industry, the more you become, you know, you become a scenario and a synopsis to everybody's life form and fashion of the way they're trying to do things. You forget about who you is, you know what I'm saying? You become part of their character, and that don't sit right with you, because who they are, like I said, 95% of them are savages in the pursuit of happiness. The other 5% are the poor righteous teachers, and that 10% they was talking about, they've been mixed up with the rest of the percentage. So all we got is 5% to make something happen to this world in a better form and fashion and light. And until we do that, things are going to always be misconstrued.
Indeed. So, what advice would you give to? I know you just gave some serious words of wisdom for young brothers and sisters out there pursuing just not music, however, just any form of industry that they're seeking to go into, as far as being an entrepreneur or either being independent in that sense.
Okay, one, hold up. Forget the big studios. Forget the big studios now. The money that you will spend in the studio, you can go and get you half the equipment that a studio has and become that super producer and artist that you've always been trying to do by yourself. You don't need nobody no more to, record you, EQ you. I mean, you can still have engineers that are coming to mix the stuff, but get a studio. Buy yourself a Mac or a PC. Put Pro Tools 10 or 11 or 12 on it. Get with some of these computer geeks online. They'll send you all the patches for waves and everything. You'll have like $60,000 to $80,000 worth of plugins into your computer, and then next thing you know, you're sitting on top of the world. You know, you're on top of the world. You don't really have to worry about, oh man, I didn't get this right. Oh man, I didn't do this right. I need to do something else, this and that. Oh, I got to go back in the studio. You got to pay all this money to go back in to get the music corrected and stuff like that. But when you got it at your house and you in your own element, yo, you can create much better because you don't have time against your neck, and you don't have other people butting in that really don't know what they're talking about, but they got a little idea, but they don't follow through what your dream is when you heard yourself on the song. If you really can't sing, please go get vocal coaching. Please. Stop making songs that sound like somebody need help singing or rapping on it. Learn your craft. Tutorials online can help you nowadays. YouTube is helping everybody for free. You know? Most important, do the knowledge to yourself, who you are and what you want to be and where you think that you can make a difference in this hip-hop game. Don't steal 50 Cent, don't steal Wu-Tang, don't steal Buddah Monk, don't steal your mother and your father. Steal what you know that is going to help you become who you are. Steal the thoughts to inventing you and making you become that super artist in the next come up of artists in the world. Let me be happy to sit back for the next 20, 30, 40 years and watch you do your thing and be happy like, wow, man, that kid really came a long way and he went the right way about it. You know, you got a lot of commons out here. You got a lot of Tribe Called Questions and Soul For Reals and all kinds of stuff out here. You got a lot of R. Kelly's out here. You got a lot of everything. But what you don't have is people creating something that's totally different from everything everybody else do. Once 2 people create it, 14 people jump on it. So won't you be the first one to create something so that 900 can jump on it?
All right.
That's all I can tell them, bro. Anything else, man, they gotta learn on their own.
They gotta learn on their own, right? Indeed.
Yeah, you know what
Indeed.
I mean?
Real talk. Real talk.
I just gave them the fundamentals of being a human being itself.
Right.
Like I said, from the time I've been here talking to you to the end, you know what I'm saying? We are not savages in the pursuit of happiness. Therefore, it is not my job to educate you without you having some education and knowledge yourself. I don't want to waste my energy or my time continue telling you what to do and you don't really take my advice.
Right.
You know what I mean? So unless you're going to hold this interview in one of your archives and keep going through it again and again and see what it's going to do to benefit you to make those changes in your life and create something better for yourself, don't waste my time, all my money, all my energy.
I see that.
You know?
You see, I what I do, you know, like I said, I post everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Not just for myself, but just, you know, just for others to hear and get an insight and, you know, hear from their favorite artists. You know, because a lot of people, you know, they want to hear it, but they don't know who to hear it from. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's 15 million voices out there, and they all saying this, that, and the third. But then after they hear this, that, and the third, they're like, okay. And they doing it 15 million different ways, but then turn around and they like, well, let me at least listen to this one. And then it be that one gem. You see what I'm saying? It be that one gem that they hear. And you know, that's the reason why, you know, I'm doing this, is because of the fact that, you know, I want people to understand, you know, it's not just the, you know, by exposing the new artists or having people, you know, getting reunited with you know, with their favorite artists from, I don't like to say the word way back when, you know.
Right.
It's to educate the people, not just with, you know, with okay, like you said, everybody get on there, okay, you didn't say about 50-11 times, you know, about you know, how you came up and this and that and third and blah blah blah. What's on your mind? What's on your mind that you want to share? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm about when I do my interviews. What you want to share? If you want to talk about the music,
some of my successes are not. How can you relate to my successes if you ain't even really basically lived it in some kind of way? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So these kids just grab and go. You know, I don't like a grab and go kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you grab and go, you lose the best part, which is yourself in the first and foremost. You know?
Indeed. So you know,
Oh,
that's my shows is mostly for people to get some type of knowledge out of some information, because they gotta take it themselves and make it knowledge. You know,
Right.
my enlightener always told me, knowledge is for everyone, not everybody.
right,
And once you really realize what one is, then you'll know.
right. But see, that's the thing. That's still like saying many shall come, but few shall be chosen.
All right, I see what you said. Yeah, indeed, I see that.
It's still the same thing.
I see that. I see. True indeed, God. True indeed. I see that. I see that.
We changed it. We changed it in a different current.
Right. So it's still saying the same as I understand it.
Careful. We got to be careful, because then everybody think that we playing trick knowledge on them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and
True indeed.
our duties as a civilized person. The duties of a civilized person is teach the uncivilized civilization.
Right.
You know, God never said it was going to be easy. We never do nothing easy. If it was all easy, we wouldn't have half the problems of people killing each other.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So nothing we do is ever easy.
Indeed.
So we got to figure it out, God, because, the longer we sit here playing with these people, we wasting time getting to another soul that we can save.
Right.
You know? So that's why I'm saying, we gotta do it right, God. If we're gonna do it, we definitely gotta do it right. We gotta show these people who we really are, and what it really takes. Because these people are lost, man. They are lost. And music has so much to offer. It can save your life. It can save your family. It can help provide. It can be your 401k plan at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be a lot for you. It could be a lot for you. But you know what? We don't have the time and energy to teach each other those things. Oh, man, I need the fast way in. Now you got this little nigga rapping and everything, and he don't even know nothing. And then all of a sudden, you turn around, next thing you know, he got a record deal, but his album is over in one take.
Mm.
I've seen rappers in this game become rappers who they are, right? Check it out. Become a rapper, can freestyle their ass off on a beat, but making an album, they trash. Trash. You got a lot of rappers in this game of trash. And what they'll do, they'll get somebody. Here's the thing. You can't even be who you want to be when you get 100 niggas ghostwriting for you.
Wow.
That's the killer beat right there. The killer beat to all that, man. How you gonna say you are who you are if everybody's ghostwriting for you? What if those people don't like you no more and they stop ghostwriting for you?
Then your career go down.
Stop. Not only do they stop ghostwriting for you and everything, they put it all out. And they was the one wrote this song and that song. And, you was illiterate. You couldn't do the song. Now everybody's in your business. People know who you really are. So you know what? Take that little extra initiative to just understand who you are at the end of the day and make yourself work to the best ability to become that great true MC.
True indeed.
That's the knowledge I got for people right now. Anything else outside of that, you got to buy the book.
And how can they get the book again?
You can get the book at Barnes and Nobles. You can get it on e-books. You can read it online. You can order it and read it online. There's 1,000 ways to get the book, but the most important way to get it is really want it.
All right.
We so smart, savvy now on the internet. Look, you can't tell everybody everything. You can't tell them everything no more, because if you do it, they're not gonna go do the homework themselves. You really want the book? I prefer y'all just go online, type in my name, and when you type in it, the name of the album is called On the Streets, in the Streets, On Stage, and Behind the Stage. It's called The Dirty Version by Buddah Monk and Mickey Hess.
All right.
So it's called The Dirty Version. It's a yellow book with ODB on it. It's called The Dirty Version by Buddah Monk and Mickey Hess. And it was published by HarperCollins, which adds another link to my belt that, yes, I'm not just a producer, I'm not just a rap artist and an engineer or anything. I am now officially, I'm an author. So, God, that's why I'm trying to show you, being who you are and knowing what you want in life will make you achieve these things, and you can look back and say, my kids can look back now 20 years later and say, hey, you know, this is my father. Yeah, he wrote, you know, he been doing music. He was with one of the highest, powerfulest rap groups in the world. Not only that, my daddy's an author. Get the fuck out of here. Your daddy ain't an author. Check it out. Google my daddy. Google my daddy. You know, I left something for my kids to be proud of, and their grandkids, and then their my grandkids are proud of me, and they're alive already. So now their great-great-grandkids and my son's kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Indeed.
I did my part. I played the best part. You know, Wu-Tang is for the babies. I proved that.
Indeed.
You know, Dirty didn't just say it at the awards. I showed and proved it. We are for the babies.
Right. It wasn't just something to sound hip and fly at the moment, you know?
Right. It wasn't no premonition. From the moment I picked up the instruments and started studying them, I knew I had to take care of my family. That's a reality check. That's an actual fact. Something that I know I'm gonna have to do to take care of my family, and I did it. I didn't have to be educated to do it. My mom didn't tell me I have to go to school to do it. I did it on my own. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that I did because I wanted to. I didn't want my mom to pass away and not know that her son was a successful and a great achiever in music and hip hop. Plus, all my friends like Miz and all of them, all my brothers and stuff, man. Miz stayed on my back a lot. I got to give credit to shout out to my brother Miz. Yeah. Miz stayed on me a lot because when there was times I wanted to just give up and do something else, Miz was like, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're a general and a legend of this. If you go down, half the ship goes down, and a lot of people, Dirty not here right now. So, you know, so some of the questions that people still want to ask Dirty, they feel they can ask you because you've been with him the longest, you know?
Right.
And he was right. I truly got to say my brother was right, you know? And I stuck it out because of what he said. You know, so like I give credit when credit is due. Man's been with us longer than anybody. He don't be in the light like everybody. He likes to play the background.
Yeah.
Globe. You know, he's like a Heavy D collecting money without everybody seeing him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, what you don't know don't hurt, but trust me, I got my hands all in, nigga. You know?
Indeed.
And that's the way he is, and he keep his sources. It's been, me and Miz been knowing each other now for probably like 30 years. He ain't never lose my number. Never. So, that's somebody you gotta show the utmost respect to, and just say you're right here on television and be proud in front of everybody. Yo, Miz, I thank you for everything. I love you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, for just being there and believing in who Buddah Monk was gonna be into this rap game, man. Like, you paid a long way to this shit, Miz, and I love you for that, bro. I want you to know that, man. If nobody else in the world tell you that, I want you to know, man, I'm always humble, and thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family and to survive and eat in this game, bro. I love you to the end.
Definitely. Because I feel the same way towards that brother, too. You know?
Yeah, man.
Ever since I met him, I said, yeah. He's a genuine article. You know, and then, you know, he was like, yo, all the guys out there, Jaweg,
He's a perfect example of how people try to stomp on his, improve his progress and try to stomp down on all his dreams, and no matter what they did, Miz kept crushing them. I stayed out in San Diego. I stayed out with him where he lived at, and I'm telling you, bro, Miz was not letting nothing get him down or stop him from doing what he had to do. He, by all means necessary, hook or crook, he was going to let the world know who he is, and he was going to shine doing it. And that's what he been doing. That's my dude, yo. Like, I love his integrity, it's hard to say right now because I'm talking. The integrity of how he pushes through, whether the situation is good or bad. My nigga pushed through. He pushed through, and he don't care who's looking, watching, and or listening. He gonna make it happen. And he's another one that can inspire people. If you want to learn something, that's another brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should interview for your radio station.
Oh, I've been telling him, yo. I said, Miz, come on, son. I gotta get you on here. Jaweg, you know we gonna do that. Just, you know, we set the time and you go ahead and do it, man.
That's all right there. And then when you call him, he don't answer, yo.
Yeah, oh man, I gotta go to basketball practice, you know, do this.
Yeah.
But, you know, I respect and love that brother, you know. And,
yeah.
you know, Miz will tell you about the same about me, man, you know. Hey, that's my brother 50 grand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk, real walk. Regardless of who he knew or who he didn't know, you know, he to me, he's in my heart a genuine article, man. Real talk.
Right. Well, that's it for me. With him, I goes all the way for the ride, man. I go all the way for the ride. I don't let nobody discourage me or tell me nothing about him. And not only that, nobody tells me nothing about him. I hear it from him.
Right.
He'll tell you what happened before the assholes try to tell you what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And he'll lay it down to the truth. And when you hear the assholes, you be like, I can hear you lying before you even started talking about it.
You be like, yeah, all right, homie. You have to give him that. Yeah, all right, homie.
Oh. But yeah, man, I want to thank you for having me on the show, man. And if anytime you want to have another interview about something else other than the music thing, or if more with the music, I am here, bro. No matter what, you can call me, then we can have all the interviews you want.
Indeed. Also, you know, well, I'm gonna just take this blessing and go ahead and put it out there so everybody else could understand and you know, get what you're given. You know what I'm saying? Your words of wisdom and stuff. Because I have many other things I would like to build with you on or talk to you about. However, we will have to do that, you know, at another time. Because I know you have, you have things you have to do.
Yes, let's go back. Hey, you got time tomorrow, the day after, let's do another segment. I don't care until we get everything that you need, man. That's what I'm here for. I might as well leave it and let the kids embrace it online and everything else, because there's questions and stuff that people want to know that they're not going to get it from the people that's in the industry, because they're going to be like, listen to that dumbass shit Soulja Boy just did. Do you see how stupid he looked?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, first of all, the way you was even saying it sounded like you never busted a gun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have, but just why wouldn't you look at the video before you post it to see how stupid you look? First of all, you got glasses on. Everybody, you got your name Soulja Boy on. You got on glasses like you trying to hide your identity, you dumb fuck. Niggas is just stupid. That's what I'm saying.
They high signing for no reason, just to get a rep, and not knowing that they making themselves look stupid at the same time. But as long as they have some type of attention, it's better than none at all.
And now 50 and them trying to make 50 and them all trying to make it arena thing. Like, okay, y'all niggas don't get to kill each other, but y'all get to fight. So now 50 of them trying to tell Soulja Boy and Chris Brown to put up some money and fight in the ring. What the fuck, nigga? Y'all are black people letting people make an asshole out of y'all.
Barbarians. Instead of pulling them to the side like some real G's and telling them, look, man, you know, you got all this money, you know, you came up from this to what you got now, and y'all going over something stupid? For what?
Hey, motherfucker, let me tell you something. You know, that's exactly how they gonna look at it when you try to see how you building it with them. As soon as we build it like that, first thing, hey, motherfucker, controversy sells. You know, now controversy don't sell, stupidity sell, ignorance sell. And you know what I'm saying? And one thing everybody keep forgetting, ignorance is bliss, man. You know, it's just bliss. It's bliss to everything that you want to do or try to achieve in your life, bro. It's just ridiculous, man. But yeah, the name of the new album coming out is called Buddah Monk This Is Hip Hop. I know, Buddah Monk, I Am Hip Hop. It'll be out soon. The name of the album for the Zoo Bullies is called The Juggernauts. You know what I'm saying? And Zoo Bullies, it's CU/Bullies, BULLIEZ, Zoo Bullies.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just want everybody to know how to spell it, because people keep putting the S at the end, and retardedness is 10/4 of the law, like I said, so.
And that's one to grow on, right?
Yeah, that's one to grow on. That's why people say the shit they say to you, because, you know, you're not trying to comprehend any other way to spell. It's not here's the bad thing. We found a way to spell, and y'all want to call it the hip-hop dictionary. Yeah, what the fuck? Why we can't just be the dictionary?
Right.
We got to be a hip-hop dictionary. So now...
Or Ebonics.
Right, or Ebonics. So what you started to say is, here's a bunch of ignorant niggas that don't know how to speak, to read or write. So now we got their words in a hip hop dictionary. However, I'm an author, you son of a bitches. I am the book. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. So just because I said, man, this place is lit. What? Put that in the dictionary. This lit. Lit means, everybody is enjoying themselves, they're getting high, this and that. Yeah, the word lit, that's what it stands for. And y'all make us look bad, and y'all people buy the book actually to read it and think that's what we mean.
Or make it look real corny, like back in the days when we say fresh and stuff like that. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever go? I went back yesterday too and watched Disorderlies. He said, stop bugging, y'all be Ellen. He said, that's fresh, you know, the old man. Now him saying it, he sounded corny saying it. It was the white man was corny then saying it, and he corny now saying it. You know what I mean? We started off the baggy. Listen, we had the baggy pants. Oh, my man in break had the baggy pants with the big belts over and stuff. What y'all did was, y'all put the tablet on, put the kids and the stuff that we had from back in the days, made it seem like the white kids invented it again. Y'all are stealing us. I am tired. The only thing that's a state of emergency and state of crisis for me is y'all motherfuckers keep trying to steal us. Stop stealing us. Be original. Get your own shit. And if you're gonna do the shit that if you're going to do the shit that we started, at least let us be in it.
Right.
We're not ignorant. Y'all just don't, you just figure like, okay, if you really look at it, and I'm going to say this in all of this, and this is a jewel I'm going to drop on everybody. If you ever watched the movie 5 Heartbeats, they were doing their thing, they was killing it, but the black guy wanted to keep the album cover, and when he gave him the album cover, it was a bunch of white kids with balls and balloons and everything, but they was crossing over. And what did Homeboy say? Why the fuck we gotta cross over? Why can't nobody cross over to us? You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with the tablet. They wanted the music and the dancing and everything we did, but they didn't want to cross over to us and put some black people in it, so they put a bunch of white people in it. It's still slavery, bro. Still slavery. It's just in a whole different form of fashion. They not only are they keeping you slaves, they taking what little bit of money you got. Like, we still paying taxes on shit in slavery. In this day and age right now, because they just changed the picture to make it look a little bit more cuter. But you know what I tell every little white kid that I see him when I see him? I'll be like, oh, that's your son? He's such a cute little devil. Hold that one, world. Every time you see one of those white kids, you make sure you grab him by the big fingers and say, he's such a cute little devil. Yeah, look at the devil. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, thank you. See? That's why we got our dictionary. Because our dictionary don't tell you that he's such a cute little devil mean. He's such a cute little...
Or how the old folks used to say in the South, Lord, I'll pray for you. Pray for him.
My prayers. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers.
I'll keep you in my prayers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Now all these white people got their little gospel stations and everything. They said, we're going to put you on the prayer line. Y'all didn't even know what the prayer line was until y'all went to Birmingham, Alabama, back in the Cipher and watched a black man say it. Y'all weren't even serious about church like that. Y'all was Christians believing in a statue. You know what I'm saying? And Pentecostal and Holy Ghost and everything that really mattered came from the black origin, actually reaching out to find out to be more connected with God in a way that the white people couldn't say they stole it. And they still trying to steal it right now. Niggas talking about evil Tamo Moshanda. Anybody can say evil Tamo Moshanda. I just said it. Does that really mean I speak tongues? Hell fucking no, it don't. You know what I'm saying? I can sing too. And do some stupid ass dance. If you go home and practice with a song 17 times, all you gotta do is record the music that they play in the church and go home and do like 6-7 steps to the left and the right. And now you go in the church and you do it faster, just seeing like, yo, you just caught the Holy Ghost. Man.
But see, even there's a science behind the Holy Ghost that you know, a lot of our people, the originals, don't even understand. Because actually, what you're doing it's a ancient, I would say, metaphysical type of thing that deals with the chakras. So all you're doing is opening up your chakras.
Yeah, and not only that, it's also a symbol movement. It's also a movement for the steps that they were making was actually made by the Indians to reach out to the inner spirits.
Exactly.
And call the gods in to come and heal and let them see the devil at his true image and his true physical form, so that they can cast him out amongst the good. You understand what I'm saying? And they just like how everybody invents the new telephone, the new pilot, the new everything, and they add a new gimmick to it. You know, it's just people finding a new way to keep sucking, bloodsuckers of the poor. They're constantly keeping y'all poor because they are blood sucking you dry. You know, and now what they do, they give us modern warfare, black ops and everything to let out our anger. People in there killing each other, whatever case. But
dropping off guns in the hood, in the alleys.
Right. But in all reality, they're on there to see which one of y'all are going to be prepared to go to war when the war starts. And they're going, the same ones who getting all them high, crazy scores and everything, they're going to be pulling your ass in to go to the army and fight. Because you're going to be fighting with machines. You're not going to be fighting against each other. They're going to be seeing how sharp your eye is, seeing where your opponent is at, killing them and staying alive. And they got you behind $1 million machine going into a territory where there's 50 million trying to kill you, and you got one superhero trying to kill everybody. Bro, all of this shit is coming to light. Dirty talked about this shit for years. We both talked about it. We stole the bus from the shows, left the Wu-Tang at the stage, and took the bus and went back to New York talking about this shit in the bus because he didn't want to stay and wait for everybody else to leave. He just took the bus. So I'm telling you, bro, this is just how all of this shit is coming to light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything that a man predicts that you think that don't come true, if they said it 15 times out of their mouth, the 27th time, trust me, it already came true. You just didn't hear about it yet.
Indeed. And on that note,
my whole earth called me. I'm going to have to break out.
Indeed. Tell the fam I said peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Love.
Love.
And that was an exclusive interview and build with the legend, the man, the God, the man behind the man, or probably in front of the man, Buddah Monk. Peace. This has been a 5EC Gadespo production. 57 Sale Street.